I think the sellers, the broadcasters, the networks, the media owners, the content distributors need to understand that the landscape is very fragmented more than ever before. People aren't just watching linear or just watching addressably delivered on demand or just watching streaming. They're watching all three. So anything that we can get from the media seller that allows us to apply an identity, a measurement factor, any sort of audience awareness to the buy is critical for us to be able to structure a cross-platform, cross-screen, cross-delivery buy that looks to our clients like traditional television.
Would you like that to be consistent across, all networks and all broadcasters, or is that just not going to happen?
It doesn't necessarily need to be truly consistent across all networks and all broadcasters, but we do want to make sure that there's this data sharing going on, that there's some trusted third parties involved, either on the planning side or the buying side or the measurement side, that's able to take these different signals, these different supply types, and put them together into a package that looks the most streamlined so that our teams who are doing the actual trading are able to go engage the marketplace in a way that aligns with how our teams on the agency side are structured.
Can you at the moment measure fairly well cross-platform with just premium video, let's just say with premium tele? Can you already get a good sense of what audiences are doing?
I think it's a little bit of a challenge to get a sense of what audiences are doing because of there being different signals when it comes to traditional TV, digital distribution TV. We're also seeing that, especially on the linear side, the automated content recognition vendors, the ACR vendors, aren't allowing their data to be commingled. We don't look at them as competitive to each other. We want to get a whole house view of media consumption happening in the bedroom, happening in the living room, happening in the bathroom. Some people have TVs in their bathroom, right? We need to know what people are watching where, everywhere, and look at a whole house view, or else it's going to be no good to us.
So do you think, if you could just, it's like almost like a one-word answer here, but do you think, A, that's going to happen, that nirvana, if you like, and if it's yes, how long will it take?
I don't think it's going to happen unless we're putting pressure on the media sellers and the technology platforms to actually make it happen. And that's one of the things that an agency that thinks progressively is able to do. We're able to start putting in our deal terms these solutions that we're looking for and use our power to move the ecosystem forward. It's going to take 3 or 4 more years, 3 or 4 more upfront cycles, the way we think, to actually make it realistic enough to have scale. But we've started making some good steps.
Okay, so 2 to 3 more years. That's what you're saying?
Yeah.
But you're optimistic.
I'm very optimistic, and I'm very optimistic because of everybody here at the Beat Retreat today. We're all talking about the same thing. Like, we don't want to be in a situation where we're all saying the same thing on stage ever, but we're saying the same thing on stage. We're all asking for better measurement, better cross-platform portability, better ways and tools to do our jobs.
So another trend across the world really is cross-measurement of video services on TV, premium with digital. Right, for that to happen, you need the digital players, the Googles and Facebooks, to share data with broadcasters. Do you think that's ever going to happen?
No.
Are clients asking you to understand that? Because obviously they would love to know their incremental lift from their Facebook campaigns from their TVs.
Right, of course they're asking for us that to happen. And it's our job to make sure that if we can't make it happen the way the client wants, that we're proposing solutions that look more like what the client is asking for and start to put our power in the marketplace to work to do that. Because similar to what I talked about with the idea of having a whole house view of linear TV or premium TV, you also need a whole house view of all the other behaviors to start to use that TV as that first point of access, that anchor point, and then find people across all other channels, search, social, display, even out of home to some regard, and use that to figure out what's working and what's not working.
So learn to walk before you can run, because let's figure out telly first, then we'll add the digital component. Okay, and finally, talk about currency a lot here. Tech vendors particularly talking about multiple currencies that could launch in the next 18 months. Do you think that benefits the industry or harms it having multiple currencies at work?
We're excited about the idea of offering our clients multiple ways to measure their success and tie that back to some sort of currency. We don't want to get into a situation where everybody is looking at it completely different on the sell side. There does need to be some sort of trusted conversion factor normalization to say this is what an audience is, this is how we're paying for it. But we are testing alternative currencies, and we're excited to move forward with some of the key media sellers.